Welcome back to Darling and Grit Homestead. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Brian.
And we're going to do just kind of like a vlog for the week. So, creating another space for more rabbits. We have 3 more rabbits that we're going to add to our breeding program. And then we have been doing some tidying up in the barn. We had to do some maintenance to the roof on this back corner right here. So there was some metal roofing that became loose. So Brian went up there and threw some screws, some roofing screws into the roof. And then we're getting ready for a big storm. So the Pacific Northwest is going to be experiencing a giant storm. So there has been all kinds of talk of tornadoes and hail and wind and thunder and lightning. And as much as the tornadoes scare the crap out of me, I don't think we'll probably see that. That's more rare. But I do see a bunch of thunder and lightning clouds and storm cloud cover kind of forming over to the south, and that's where that storm is coming from. So that will be exciting for us tonight. Pico, that's gross. That's icky, buddy. Quit eating rabbit poop. Out. Go in. Skedaddle. He's like, fine, I'll go over here and eat some more. Out. Dogs, man. They love the poop. What's going on here? What do we got going on? Are you rolling in something? What are you doing? Are you getting your stink on? Okay, go. Let's go inside. Come on. Let's go. So we waited all night for that storm to come in, and I could see it in the distance, and then it just moved east super fast. So no lightning storm to share with you guys. I was like, boo! That was lame. So, we got the Rabbitry put together. So, don't mind the dog cage up there. That was used for transport. We got our buck here, Gaston, and our buck Olaf over here. This cage is empty for right now. And then this is our new addition. She is a Champagne D'Argent. This is Rosebud, and she's a big girl, and she was bred before coming here, so we can have some genetic diversity in our colony. And then these guys over here, say hello. They're so adorable. These guys are Silver Fox. And there is a male and a female in there. We're going to keep them in here for tonight and make sure that they get adjusted, and then I will separate them as soon as possible. But they're very tiny. They're only 8 weeks old. They're very sweet. So we didn't notice any romantic behavior right now. They're kind of just acting like litter mates. They're close to around the same age. So, and then Ecla right here, she's still doing very well. Her babies are in their Kindle box, and they are all very healthy. 4 have lived so far. That's all she had. They all have very fat bellies and are growing super fast. It looks like she's actually removed some of the bedding out of there. And yeah, they're doing great. We peeked at them earlier, and they were stretching, and they were having a good old nap. And here is Strawberry. She's doing very well. She has been rebred, so we are on the time clock again. Hopefully we will have babies around April 22nd. And we'll go from there with her. So that will be her 3rd time being bred. The first time I don't think it really took because we just got her. And there was only 2 successful fall-offs that we saw, but you know, she was pretty stressed out. So, and then the second time it was successful, but she did not have a successful afterbirth as far as keeping her babies alive. So she had an accident. So This will technically be her third try, but I'm going to count it as a second try because the first time there was no babies technically. So hopefully the second time giving birth to a litter, she'll be a little bit more experienced and have some instincts that will keep her babies alive. And I saved her hair from last time, so that if she does give birth again before hair pulling, I can put that in there with those babies so they'll at least stay warm. Yeah, and it's recommended that you save some of that hair as long as it's clean for those purposes. If you use another doe's hair, it can work. They might just rip that all out though, so, but you may want to just keep the same doe's hair if you can, if it's clean. You can use it in emergency scenarios. Are you happy? She's a happy girl. You see those little babies? I gave them extra orchard grass. Rosebud here is figuring out her surroundings. She's been grunting. She's a little bit still nervous. I have pet her a few times and she let me. So, but she'll get adjusted. She is a very big girl. She is almost a year old. She'll be a year old, I think in May, is what, if I remember right. I will get all of her records here soon, so. She came with the name Rosebud already. I could call her Rosa, but I think Rosa's cute. Rosa is French, but I might just keep it as Rosebud because Rosebud is super cute. And then I have to name these two little guys. So I have to think of some cute names. I'll have to definitely brainstorm on that tonight. But that is it. We brought in 3 more rabbits, a different breed, and then we added an addition to another champagne doe to provide genetic diversity. I really like the champagne d'Argents. They are pretty much my favorite, but I've also heard a lot of great things about the silver fox. Silver fox are an American breed. They came from Ohio. Not these babies specifically, but their genetic lines came from Ohio. They were on the endangered list, I believe. I don't know if they are so much anymore, but they are great. They're an American breed, so if you want to get into an American breed type of rabbit, you want to support that, silver fox are really great. They are showed in 2 colors, the black and then the brown, the chocolate. And then they do off-put blue, I believe. So if you have any blues, I don't know if those are showed yet. I would have to double check. I'm not quite sure on that. So, but they come in 3 different colors: blue, chocolate, and black. And then sometimes they come in broken colors. That's more rare, but it can happen. But I'll double check on and see if the blue colors are showed now. But I definitely know the black is, because that's the original. But yeah, happy Rabbitry. I'm super excited. And if you guys have any tips or tricks, I know you guys are going to come after me to separate those babies as soon as possible, so I will. I promise. But other than that, leave your tips and tricks or questions in the comment box below, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.